Guys, Summer the Pizza back once again. Listen, like, comment, subscribe, right? And we're gonna get into today's topic now, right? So we're gonna talk about Buddhism once more. Why is it that I'm obsessed with Buddhism? Is it because it's a very, very logical and spiritual explanation of the metaphysical? Is it because the powers of Buddhism can be, the way that they're communicated makes it achievable by many, many souls that seek that path? I just think it's very, very interesting. Maybe it's a combination of the two aforementioned reasons. Today we're going to talk about Theravada Buddhism, and we're going to talk about the three essential aspects, not in this video, we're going to just cover one of those aspects of Theravada Buddhism that gets you to that place, and how semen retention helps with cultivating that essential bit. What is Theravada Buddhism? Theravada Buddhism is essentially a plot out, it's like a map on how individuals themselves can reach nirvana, which is, the place where all the goodies go, the place of extreme understanding, extreme omniscience, and absolute understanding and emotional connection, right, with the things of the beyond. There's the other part of Buddhism, the other half, Mahayana, right, which is more of a collective aspect, less solipsistic, less solo, more togetherness, right? Which is important as well, but Theravada Buddhism, of course, in this world where we're just sort of split apart as individuals, I think Theravada would be the most applicable, because eventually, once someone reaches self-actualization through this practice, of course, the various things being cultivated, the various aspects of Theravada Buddhism being cultivated through semen retention, then they can go on to help others, right? That's how the saying goes. That's how it works. So the aspect of Theravada Buddhism that we're going to talk about today is ethical conduct. What the heck does that mean? I mean, what's good for the goose isn't really good for the gander, isn't it? Right? Different strokes for different folks. One man's trash is another man's treasure. We have various quotes that sort of turn ethical conduct on its head. But I'm going to tell you exactly what it is, right? Ethical conduct, and how you could apply those, what truly is ethical, generally, objectively, to lead to enlightenment. We have a situation, right, where perhaps you're in a crowd, you're in a densely populated city, someone bumps into you, right? The ethical conduct would be to just carry on with your life. Forgive that person, because there is an understanding of the objective reality, the objective situation. You are in a densely populated city. There are a myriad of people walking everywhere with personal experiences, idiosyncratic ideas and whatnot. It maybe not be a personal thing, right, that they bumped into you. And even if it was personal, why do you want to cast revenge upon that person? They didn't really hurt you to any degree, right? You still have your life. It didn't sort of distract you. So that's ethical conduct. Ethical conduct is the closer you are to understanding objective reality and objective behavior is the way to be as ethic as possible. I think Plato described this in the Republic when he was trying to describe his ideal guardian, the individual that understands ethics insofar as they are trying to help the people around them understand ethics as well. That is the trick. So the idea is you have to just be close to the objective reality. You have to be close to understanding how the objective reality works. How does semen retention help with that, right? What you have to do is cultivate that force, cultivate that sexual energy. When you do that, we know that you become more creative, you become more controlled, you become much more physically strong. When you have an abundance of energy, right, you are sort of perceiving things on different planes of thought. When you perceive different realms of thought, you understand a little bit more about the lower realms, because you are ascending, essentially. You understand a lot of the long-term implications of behaviors, aggressive behaviors, emotional behaviors, which are things that just keep you locked in a lower vibration. It keeps you locked from understanding what truly is. In reference to the video, in relation to the video, understanding of true objectivity and ethical behavior. So the longer you are on this practice of semen retention, the more you understand how to act, how to be, how to live, what to do. Ethical behavior is not getting back at the people that casted wrong towards your direction. All of the heroes of the various religions have taught us this, have showed us this in their actions, in their behavior, in their thoughts, in their parables. The more we are on semen retention, guys, the more we cultivate our personal forces, the more we understand how to truly be ethical in a world that's generally unethical. We are no strangers to the way corporations treat people. We are no strangers to how individuals, as a result of being treated negatively by corporations in the form of economic policies, treat other individuals. That is no warrant or no confirmation to you being a bad person. That is no confirmation or affirmation for you to cast unethical behavior and unethical actions to other people. Be on the practice of semen retention, understand morality as you rise through the various realms of thought and looking at our physical world, our low physical world in a slow vibration from a bird's eye view, understanding the long-term implications of our actions and act with ethics. This is one of the main tenets of Theravada Buddhism. Granted, it is hard, guys, we know this. People are generally not going to like people that don't necessarily get shaken very easily, right? Or don't really react how other people react. People are generally not gonna like that. And probably there's gonna be more hate and more anger cast in your direction. Understand that this is just temporary. This stuff is transient, ephemeral. They can only hurt the outside of your body, right? At the end, really think about it like this. I know sound like a little bit of a radical, right? But really think about it. Everything that's cast upon you in this world, all of the misconduct, all of the unethical behavior and actions, that only hits your body, right? And your mind is part of your body as well. So granted, you'll probably have some emotional pains, right? Some discomfort, right? Discomfort pangs. But that all is temporary. If you stay on your path of trying to be as ethical as possible, that granted, those things will fade away. Stay on the practice of semen retention and try to be as ethical as possible in this world that is completely fallen. And you will fulfill one of the three tenets, the three pillars of Theravada Buddhism. And with that being said, that is all I have to say about that one aspect of Theravada Buddhism today. If you guys enjoy that kind of content, like, comment, subscribe, share the video with some peers. Man, don't let this place get you down. Listen, it's of a low vibration, right? Seriously. You don't have to be some sort of magician, right? You don't have to be some sort of religious nutcase in order to objectively and ethically act wonderfully to the people around you. You don't have to be that way. You just have to have an understanding of what the heck is going on and be able to handle that emotional backlash, handle that negativity from the world, but maintaining your ethics, maintaining your code. For if a man has no code, he has nothing. He is just part of the world. As difficult as it may be, being on the practice of semen retention, being controlled, being stoic in your emotions, being controlled in your reflexes on how you act towards people that may cast shadow in your direction, shade, as the young people call it, right? The more you are on semen retention, the more you will be able to cultivate your emotions and cultivate that energy in order to get close to the objective reality, to be ethical, right? So don't let this place get you down, guys, and stay radiant. I shall see you guys in the next video. Woo!